Good Saturday morning, friends. Yeah, today is day 15. I made it to day 15. It was another short workout. It was good. I mean, it was solid, consistent. It, I didn't feel overly stressed about it. It wasn't overly hard. It definitely wasn't easy yet. Um, And I've told that to myself before, who cares? Just do it until it becomes easy and then figure it out from there. Um, but yeah, no, it was good. It was good. It's gonna be a great day today. I gotta mow a big lawn at our old house. It's for sale, so I gotta keep mowing that lawn. It's a third of an acre, so that'll be some cardio. That's good. Um, yeah, I was thinking about exercise. I was thinking, one really cool thing about exercise is I don't know how to say it. It's like the great equalizer. There's a lot of things out there that you can um, kind of skirt around, do half-ass, whatever. Um, but exercise is one of those things where you either do it or you don't, and it's a very personal thing. You're going to get results or you're not. The proof is in the pudding, so to speak. You when you do burpee, for instance, you feel it. It's visceral. It happens right there and then. When you do cardio or get your heart rate up, you can feel it. Your heart moves. It's not something that we talk about or theorize. It's something that you physically do. I think that's super cool. And over time, you can get sore. And of course, you can see all the results and whatnot. But it's a real thing. And I think that's neat in this day and age with everything is so digital and everybody's trying to remove themselves from everything. And exercise is still one of those things that, AI can't replace. I mean, because it's real. It's a real deal, man. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Like I keep saying, I'm not sure I completely enjoy it at 4:30 when I'm doing it, but afterwards I certainly do. And it's funny. Today is Saturday, and I still got up at 4:30. Still set my alarm for 4:30. Didn't even go to bed that super early or anything, and I could go back to sleep. I was tired for sure, but I've trained myself kind of to get up at whatever time I set my alarm, either 4:30 or it was 4:45, but now it's 4:30. So I have a little more time. But yeah, technically I could go back to sleep, but I really cherish my time. I like my time in the mornings. I like to be able to exercise and then drink a protein shake, and then I have some iced coffee, and I sit here and do this dumb video, it's nice. And so that's worth more than sleep to me. And yeah, I'm sure I pay for it. I get tired. But, I'm thankful that I can even do this at all. Some people don't have that luxury, and so I have to be thankful for every single day, every single moment that I have the privilege of, working out, because it's a luxury, man. Some people don't have that luxury. Some people, well, they might work out, but it might be for survival, or it might be just because they work so hard just to, stay afloat or something. They don't have time to just figure out how many burpees they want to do or whatever. So, you gotta remind yourself, perspective is huge. Perspective is very huge. But yeah, if you're somebody who doesn't exercise, first of all, I encourage you to start anywhere. I mean, the problem with the internet sometimes is you're probably drawn to, these channels where, like on YouTube, you're drawn to these channels where these people are influencers and they're jacked and everything looks so easy, when they do it, and they do it with a smile, and of course everybody's beautiful, and et cetera, et cetera. And it just seems so daunting, if you're new to exercise, or even if you're not new, it still seems daunting out there because obviously the algorithm will start serving you up all these amazing influencers that are really, really good and strong and can do whatever. And, they're running 100 miles. They're, whatever. They're doing these incredible things. And it just seems like, oh, wow, I can't do that. So it can feel defeating. But the weird thing is there's a ton of channels like mine. It's just normal 53-year-old guy just in his garage, I'm not an influencer. I'm not jacked. I'm not anything. Hey, I'm not trying to put myself down. I mean, I'm 40 to 50 pounds lighter than I was, and I've gotten in way better shape than I've ever been in my life. But that's just because I show up time after time after time, and I just do it. And I just started where I was. I mean, I didn't overthink it. I just decided, in fact, I started with running because I ran when I was a kid, and I wanted to start running again. And the funny thing is, when I started running again, oh man, I couldn't run down the street. And as anybody who follows me may or may not know, I had heart surgery, open heart surgery, when I was 34, and I'm 53 now, so almost 20 years. I mean, but I had open heart surgery, and it was quite the deal. They got rid of my aorta. They took the pulmonary valve and put it where the aorta is, and they put a dead guy valve or a cadaver valve where my pulmonary valve was. And flash forward, I guess it's been a year on Christmas, so it's been, since this last Christmas. It was a year before that. I got a pacemaker. So I have a pacemaker also now. And I have an aneurysm on my aorta now too. So, it's a very, most people would have a second open heart surgery by now, but mine has a bunch of scar tissue. So it's keeping it together so far. Knock on wood. But long story short, I started running again, and man, it felt impossible. And of course, I wasn't, and this was before my pacemaker, but I wasn't sure, is it my heart? Maybe I just can't run anymore. Am I just getting old? Am I just so out of shape? And I honestly think it was just I was out of shape, but it felt a little defeating because I was starting from complete scratch. I couldn't run down the street. And I just kept showing up, and every day I'd go out there, at 4:44, and I'd just put my shoes on and I'd go running, and I ran down to the lake, and next thing you know, I was running 4.3 miles every day. It took a while, don't get me wrong, but I started running every single day and started losing some weight. And then, but the thing is, I started off as a super skinny person, like when I was a kid. And then in my 20s, I just ate. I just ate fast food. Not good food, not protein. I didn't know anything. I just ate garbage, and I drank soda. And my body just got worse and worse. And skinny fat, you might call it. But, because I'm not like an obese person, but I certainly didn't feel or look good. So I started running. And once I started running and losing the weight, I just started getting skinny, that was super skinny fat because I wasn't building, upper body muscle at all. I was just losing weight and didn't have muscle whatsoever. So I decided that wasn't really what I wanted to do. So I tried to start lifting some weights, and of course that was hard. when you don't lift weights and you haven't lifted weights since you were a teenager. And so, I got on that path and I got kind of obsessed with lifting weights for a little while. And I got my pacemaker, and I thought, I wasn't sure if that would be the end of my whole fitness thing, or, because who knows? I don't know anything about a pacemaker. I thought, what does that mean exactly? I was kind of afraid of it. And, honestly, it doesn't affect me at all now. Not that I know of. I mean, you can see it in my chest, but I think that's kind of cool. It's just battle scars of living. But the burpee journey here, man, I hate to even say that, because I do burpees because it just seems to be the most practical overall body weight exercise I can do. People say they're burpee practitioners and blah blah blah. I don't care for labels. The burpees are just something I couldn't care less. If I thought of something that was just as effective, I would do that as well. But that started, I guess, maybe 6 months ago. That's when I really dove into more body weight exercises, and I was going to the gym for a while, and Planet Fitness, and I was lifting weights, and different things happened, and I decided to get rid of the gym membership, and so I went to straight body weight exercises. Oh yeah, that's right. I was thinking I was pushing myself too hard at the gym, and having that aneurysm, I started doing some research and talked to the surgeon, and they said that's probably not a good idea, because if that aneurysm erupts, you're dead. I mean, there's no going back. So, some of those heavier weights and stuff, that's what can happen. And I rather avoid that. So, body weight exercises is better for me, if I want to live, which I do for a little while. And so here I am. I just started doing the burpees and started recording the videos. And I started this little YouTube channel here, and started finding the community online, on YouTube, other people doing burpees. And once again, I want to just make sure, I'm clear. The burpees are just something, as I progress over this 100 days, like I say, today's day 15, I'm going to try to get creative. I want to get into handstand push-ups, possibly. A long time ago, I was able to walk on my hands, and I just like to get creative with the exercise. And I like the exercise to be somewhat practical, because I've got a 4-year-old daughter, and she needs dad to be able to play with her. So, I'm trying to stay in some sort of shape that I can get on the ground and play with her, because she needs a dad. At any rate, so yeah, so that's basically where I'm at with this journey here. Oh, I got distracted. So my studio here is in the garage, where I'm working out. It's a good sized double car garage, and of course we don't park any cars in here. It's just my workout area and a bunch of crap shoved on the other side of the room. But I noticed that today I'm starting to see spiders cruising across the floor. So I think it's spider season. So it's just reminding me that yeah, I gotta keep an eye on that, because yeah, not a huge fan, but that's all right. All right. Yeah, I think that's all I have for today. I'm feeling good. I'm really happy I got that workout done, and today's a great day. It looks like it's gonna be a beautiful sunny day like it was yesterday, except I think today'll be pretty windy. And yeah, I'm gonna go mow that lawn, and I gotta take new pictures of the house because it's not selling. So hopefully new pictures will freshen it up. But all right, well, that's all I got. If you listen to me ramble, I appreciate you. Either way, I hope if you're hearing this, you're doing something good for yourself. I hope you're doing something good for somebody else. Life is short, and it's worth caring about and taking care of yourself. So, all right, well, thanks for following along, and I will catch you tomorrow. All right, see ya. This is Lloyd from Iron Dog Journey, and I'm out. What is up, everybody? Oh, it's Saturday. Saturday, friend. Saturday. That's awesome. I feel pretty good. To be honest. Wasn't so sure when I got out of bed, but you know, you just start moving and everything comes together, I guess. Short and sweet today, once again. Still favoring my left leg a lot. It was killing me last night when I was out shooting and photographing, I should say. But it's good. It's all good. It's really good stuff. It's Saturday. I gotta go mow a really big lawn today. that'll give me a little extra cardio as well. And yeah, life is good. All right, guys. Well, whatever you're doing out there, do it right. Do something good. Okay. Well, this is Lloyd from Iron Dog Journey.